Did you know fonts can communicate with you? The the texts are fine, the way the meaning of the words are fine, but the way those text or those words are displayed to you on a, let's say, on a printed piece of paper or even on your phone or on your screen, right, makes a big difference. So in today's video, you are going to learn about font psychology and understand the different kind of font categories which are available and how it influences you. And this is Santhosh here. I am the founder of Design Clans, where I teach people how to grow their business using the power of designs and online marketing. So if you're an entrepreneur and if you're somebody who's looking for this, then I highly recommend you to hit the subscribe button and also hit the bell notification icon and follow me on YouTube. Let's begin with font categories and their personalities. So one of the font categories is serif fonts. Serif fonts are the ones where you will see these pointy edges or feet at the end of each of these letters or alphabets or numbers. Okay, and you can use these in your logos and also in your titles and also as a body text depending on what business you are into. It is good for brands who want to appear reputable, established and trustworthy. One of the most commonly used serif fonts is Times New Roman. Let me show you some examples of serif fonts. There are many websites where you can find these fonts. I usually go to few websites. I will now go to fonts.google.com. That's a good place where you can find some good looking serif fonts. Let's go there. Okay, what you're looking at is fonts.google.com website, and these are all the fonts available. If you want to know how the serif font looks like, just click on there is a search option here. You can search for serif fonts. Even easier is left click on categories over here, uncheck everything and select the one which says serif. Left click on it. When you do that, you will be getting all these options. These are all serif. If you want to have a better look at these fonts, let's say this one, you can left click on it and you can see it like that. You see the edges, they are pointy, right? These are serif fonts. And some of the companies who use serif fonts in their logo is Time Magazine, Vogue, JP Morgan and Chase, Tiffany and Co. These are some of the companies who use serif fonts in their logo. Let's look at another font category. It is called sans serif. Sans serif are fonts which do not have those pointy edges like the serif fonts, and that's why it's called sans serif, where sans means without in French, I believe. Sans serif fonts are fairly new compared to serif fonts. Serif fonts have been in use for hundreds of years. Sans serif fonts are pretty recent, and you will see it being used extensively on the internet in all those different pages that you visit. And because of this, sans serif fonts are when you use sans serif fonts in your branding for your logo or let's say in your website, you will be communicating personalities like modern, simplistic, clean. Most commonly used sans serif fonts are Arial and Verdana. Let me also show you some sans serif examples. Let me take you back to the fonts.google.com website. Okay, so go to fonts.google.com. Last time we selected serif, so now you choose sans serif over here under categories, and you will be looking at all those fonts which are sans serif. If you notice, they don't have the pointy edges, and that's why it looks very clean and universal. And some of the companies who use sans serif in their branding are Microsoft, Facebook, LinkedIn, Jeep, Apple, and so on. Slab serif is another font category. Slab serif is very similar to serif fonts. The only difference is instead of the pointy edges, they will have blocks at the end. Let me show you some examples. Okay, go to this website 1001fonts.com, and here there is a search bar over here. Just in the search bar, type slab serif and enter, and it's going to show you all the different fonts which is available in the 1001fonts.com website, and have a look at how slab serif fonts look. They all have blocks instead of the pointy edges like the serif font. By using the slab serif fonts, you will make your company's brand appear bold, strong, and modern. And some of the companies who use the slab serif fonts in their branding and in their logo is Volvo, Honda, and Sony. Script fonts are another font category. They are cursive in nature and usually looks handwritten. By using these fonts, your brand will appear elegant, stylish, and classic. Here are some example of script fonts. Just close this. Go back to 1001 fonts, and in the search bar, just type script and enter. And it's going to show you different examples of script fonts. The companies who use script fonts in their branding are Coca-Cola, Instagram, Cadillac, Ford, Kellogg's, and so on. Another kind of font category would be decorative fonts. Decorative fonts are modern, funky, and playful. These fonts are very expressive, and they are quite popular with companies who create products which are directed towards kids. And they're also used by other companies as well, not just kids, but most popular over there. Let me show you some examples. We'll go back to the 1001 fonts website. Okay, now in the same website, look for decorative, right? And these are the different fonts you're going to see. So this is one example. This is another one. Okay, so it's going to show you some different stuff over here. All of them are not decorative. Some are, see, this is a serif font. Okay, decorative would be something like this. This one. This one. These are decoratives. Companies who use decorative fonts would be Disney, Lego, and Fanta. And here are some more examples of what font text can mean. When your font is bold, then it appears strong, sturdy, impactful, and it also means getting attention. And when your fonts are light, then it appears to be luxury or modern. And when your fonts are condensed, it appears impactful. And when your fonts are evenly spread out or has more space between letters, it appears to be more luxurious and modern. And if it is all caps, you know what it means. That means you're yelling or you're being too loud. All caps can also get your attention. When you're using it in titles or in your landing page titles, you know, you're catching somebody's attention. So it can be used very strategically in your branding and your marketing. You can find these fonts in multiple websites. There are many websites where you'll be able to download fonts for free and also paid fonts. These are the 4 places I highly recommend. These are the places I go to as well. One is designclans.com/you work for them. It's a redirect link. It will take you to youworkforthem.com. And then this is where you will be able to download fonts where for a price. They will charge you for it. Okay, and if you're looking for free fonts, you can go to fonts.google.com, 1001fonts.com, and thefonts.com. So these 4 are good enough. There are like thousands and thousands of fonts over there, and you will definitely find what you're looking for. Okay, that's about it. If you got a value out of today's video, please give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification icon. And this is Santhosh again, and thank you for watching. Have a great day.